Hello, my name is Eddie Culbreth, and I serve on the Deacon ministry here at St. Luke. I have been at St. Luke a long time, and it just gets better and better. I did not receive an allowance as a child, but I did iron for this lady, and she paid me $3 to iron about 4 or 5 baskets of clothes. And I spent my money as I worked for it, but one thing it taught me, and that is how to iron. I love to iron. Most of the kids in our neighborhood, and we were just one big happy family. We lived on a dead-end street, so everybody knew everybody. Everybody when you went to the prom, you had to show your dress to everybody at the prom in the neighborhood. So just our neighborhood was wonderful. I used to just love to play softball. I played softball in a field. We didn't have a park that we went to. We just played it in our backyard, in our front yard, like the pole was bases, and just had a great time. We used to love to play ball. I loved school. Even now, we work with the West Charlotte National Alumni Association. This year, I've been out of high school 50 years, and I'm still working at West Charlotte. And every time I hear the band play, I just feel like I need to start marching. I love school. I loved math, and most of all, I loved English. I was in the Thespians, so I also was an actress. Believe it or not, I played tennis. I had even forgot about it. Somebody reminded me that I used to play tennis. I thought, well, that was just wonderful, but mostly I was going to be a cheerleader. Oh, I practiced every single day. No matter what my mother asked me to do, I made a cheer out of it. Well, the day we were supposed to try out for cheerleading, I fell in a hole, ruined my ankle. The football team had to come, lift me up, and carry me back to the gym. That was the best day of my life. So school was great. I loved school. Probably, we were just speaking about it not too long ago today, about the 9/11. There's so much hatred in the world, and people just hate one another because of the color of their skin or who they love or the gender. I mean, God made us all, and we need to act like God made us all. I would like to be remembered as a person who tried her best to help somebody along the way. That is why I became a nurse. When I first, it's so funny because when I first went into my nursing career, I didn't want to help people. I did it for the money. But along the way, after 40 years of nursing, I had fallen in love with nursing. I fell in love with everything that it represented. Helping people, whether sick or well, or helping with new babies, it didn't matter. So that was just such a great lesson learned over my 40 years as a nurse. I was born right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, probably about less than a half a mile right down the road on Statesville Avenue. And my parents always shared with me how I got my name. I was named after my father because when my father went to the nursery to look at the babies, he just picked me out. I looked just like him. So that is how I got to be named Eddie. There were 6 of us, and I am the oldest. I have 5 siblings. Now I have 2 twin brothers that are deceased, and it's 4 of us left. I had probably 2 of the best parents anybody could ever have. it's just such a blessing to say I had a mama and I had a daddy. And my mother, bless her heart, had us so mad, so scared of my father just as a father figure. And she would say, don't let me tell your father, please don't tell him. Whatever you do, don't tell him. But I had the opportunity of taking care of my dad in his last years of his life. And I just shook my head and said, Mama, you did a good job, because he was just as humble. He wasn't mean. He wasn't anything that our mother. It worked, okay, my mother. But we respected him. My father got the big piece of chicken in our house.
Teach us to